Mapoulo. He has got 11 minutes on the debate. Honorable Mapoulo.
Thank you very much, Honorable Dr. Speaker, Makuru Pecha, the Premier, MECs, honorable members, and my colleagues from the Economic Freedom Fighters. Honorable Speaker, the EFF is kudu. We've got about 15 resolutions that are unresolved in this department. This is a general problem in the entire provincial government of Limpopo, across all departments. It has become a norm that the department do not resolve on previous resolutions and that nothing happens to responsible officials. The VBS still remains in the room as a big elephant, especially because it involves ANC politicians. Some of these implicated mayors are sitting with us here today. These politicians were rewarded with promotion to the legislature as members, while some of them even given chair portfolios. It's true. Honorable Speaker, the Office of the Premier has drastically failed to ensure that the 3D entities are sustainable for the economy development in the province. These entities play a critical role as a catalyst for job creation. Road Agency Limpopo is at the brink of collapse and nothing has been done about it. The entity faces significant challenges, including high levels of financial irregularities, non-compliance with policies, and wasteful expenditure. Other challenges include project delays due to contract non-performance and general infrastructure backlogs. It should also be noted by this August House that the provincial administration of Limpopo is characterized by broader leadership and governance challenges, which continues to negatively impact on service delivery. Some of the most worrying service delivery challenges relate to water shortages, unemployment, inadequate ICT transformation, and insufficient consequence management across the departments be identified as recurring gaps. The persistent challenges in water provision is worrying because it has become very clear that the government does not have a new idea to address this problem. They are still stuck in the old ideas which have no bearing on the future. Honorable Speaker, another elephant in the room, which continues to haunt the current provincial administration in the 7th administration, is the Musena Makhado Special Zone, which has stagnated since its conceptualization stage. Millions of rands have been injected in this mega project since its inception, but there's nothing to show for it. The government continues to pay staff salaries while there is very little progress to show on the project. There are serious public concerns about the lack of tangible progress on the project despite money being spent on this project on an annual basis. It is almost 10 years now since the inception, but nothing is happening. People are just on top for nothing. Honorable Speaker, what measures have been put in place to address underspending trend across all government departments? The recurring underspending of 4.1 million is completely unacceptable because it compromises service delivery, hence our people continue to suffer. This government is not sensitive to the service delivery needs of our people, hence it has become normal for them to underspend on budgets. Honorable Speaker, it is no use for the Office of the Premier to pride themselves with the overall clean audit status while departments continue to perform badly on audit outcomes. Why is the Office of the Premier not sharing best practice with other departments, especially on leadership governance and administrative issues? As it stands, there is a little progress on audit outcome across all other departments and entities. Can the Premier brief the House about which department retained unspent monies to the National Revenue Fund and how much money was returned per department? Honorable Speaker, what are the district-based war rooms established for if they fail to monitor and address water projects because communities continue to face severe water shortages? Unemployment remains another significant challenge in the province. Hence, the youth continue to suffer severe financial hardship and decline in mental and physical health and negative impact on self-worth, social relationship. Banna balimpopo bakumanu akua kona Excelsior and Hans van Rensburg, Gauswili Department of Education, Moba spend 90 millions and millions. Banna barabala kadi plastic, bachabawe ya magai abo bona. Kabaka laure, mmusho wa ANC, ucheri di 1+1, wabafadi 10 dara, 1+1 bariki 11. Now, mmusho wa ANC, upfethuchi banna, mahlowa di amalapa, or ipethu di hobo, bummeku amagai in the rural areas because Papa, as head of the families, they are not present to take care of their kids. But depression, but all over in our rural areas. Go and make a research. You'll find out the majority of people who are struggling are women because of lack of support from their men, who are found all over, picking up tins and papers so that they can go and feed their families. Now, children, also those that were supposed to be benefiting out of the works of government, they are also finding themselves in the shebeens, in the taverns. They are also deep in smoking nyaupes because of the ANC government. Literally the 1+1, like Charki 11, like 10 dara, so that you can come and get 10% on those areas. Now, therefore, the EFF, we are not joking. Come 2029, this side of right will become the side of left, and the side of left will become the side of right. That is not a dream. If you think our people are asleep out there, they are going to punish you forever and ever, and never think that you'll ever come back. And now I'm telling you, you can answer now. But come 2029, you will never see their premier. You'll be sitting outside with the people at the chamber. This place, it will be red. It's not a dream, it's what I'm telling you. Honorable Speaker, you can say we are joking. Go outside, people are worried about you. People who are stealing people's money, you are not trusted. Currently, people are glued to Modi TV as we speak. Mukonazi must just come here. You'll see majority of you are going to run away. And now I'm saying here, let Mukonazi come and be our provincial commissioner. And you'll see, Mama, the rest, Muntate, Marapo will never be here, Honorable Marapo. This is Honorable Marapo, and I'm telling you, all of you, Honorable Marapo, you are the first to run away because you have got a bag full of something. Honorable Speaker, based on the challenges alluded to, we can safely say that the office of the Premier does not have the capacity to solve all the socio-economic challenges faced by our people on daily basis. And as I conclude, I'm going to request that on N1, we must have a permanent road block. And that road block, you must have a station commander who will be manning that if cars and buses come there, strip search. Either you must go and make study to other countries, go to Nigeria, go to Namibia, and other areas. You will find out that there's one area where you can't pass. What about people just passing here with stolen medicine? It tells you that this country is rot the ANC has failed. Thank you very much.